it up, we gon' burn it down.
All right, well, a lot going on. There's definitely some things I'm going to change about my truck and my plow setup. I mentioned a few days ago in the video where I went and picked up the plow, how the markers on the edge of my plow are faded, not the ones on the wings, just the edge of the plow. So I ordered a new set of those so I could swap them out. Those will be in, I think, today. I started looking at pulling that bumper out that I explained to you guys in yesterday's video. I think I explained it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's in the other part, because I have so much footage from that snowstorm that I had to break it up. The rest of it you'll see here in this video. But anyway, if I didn't explain it, a driveway I've been plowing for years, it was snowing so bad, and my reverse lights down in my bumper had filled in with snow. I was backing down a driveway. I couldn't see anything. I wasn't really going that fast. I was just, you know, slowly cruising backwards, and maybe I was going a little faster than I thought. But anyway, I didn't think I was to the end of the driveway. I didn't think I was to the road, and apparently I was, because I smashed right into the guardrail on the opposite side of the road. It knocked everything off my dash and knocked stuff out of my center console. I was so pissed. I was more scared than anything because I thought I'd backed into a car coming down the road. I didn't think I was anywhere near the road yet, but you know, that's what happened. So anyway, I caved in the bumper. Passenger side and the back just folded. Well, here, look at this picture. So you see, I was just gonna put a come along on it and just pull it back out. I mean, and I could technically, but you know, it's like $149 for a whole new bumper, and it comes with all the new mounts. It comes with the new lights in it, with the new harness for the lights, everything. So screw it. I ordered one last night, 149 bucks. I'll just put a new bumper on it and be done with it. Brand new bumper, same one that's on it. And what I'm gonna do is, I used to have my reverse lights, like little 4-inch pods on the back of the truck, like you see in my last plow truck I had. I showed it in that one. I had them up on the corners of the bed up top. What I did last night was I ordered two 7-inch white LED lights. They're, you know, 7 inches long each one, and each one is 24,000 lumens. Ryan has a back rack for me, because the one he has on his 450, I showed that in a video a while back. I gave to him. Well, I sold it to him for the same price. It was like a $900 back rack bar, and I sold it to him for 300 bucks. So he told me if I ever want one, he's got one. It just needs a little repair on it, and I can have it. So I'm gonna get that off him over the next couple of days here. We're gonna fix it, and I'm gonna paint it, and I'm gonna throw it on this truck, and I'm putting those two 7-inch white LEDs on each, and put one on each side facing backwards. That's gonna be my reverse lights. When I had them up there for years and years and years, I never had an issue with them packing in with snow. And the ones in the bumper, I gotta spray them all the time, or else they do pack in. The penetrating oil I sprayed did not work at all, and I ran out of the slick mist. So, you know, I'm just not even screwing with it anymore. I don't want to take a chance of doing any more damage to my truck. So that's just the route we're gonna go. But here, watch some of this footage. This is a bunch of daytime footage from that storm, and it'll be a little more clear than obviously yesterday's video with the nighttime. So check this out.
Light it up, light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up, light it up. There's lightning doesn't turn twice for you and I. The sun will rise
Now here's the problem with this driveway. This driveway's long and it's stone, which would be no big deal. But they had the whole driveway coated this summer, with tiny little pebbles. And she asked me if I could lift my blade up as to not pick up so much of the stone. Well, that's what I'm doing. The problem is, when you don't scrape it down, your tires ride across more snow, which gives you less traction. But either way you look at it, there's gonna be, like, it's bouncy, so there's parts where the blade drops down some and gets some of that stone. There's gonna be parts where it picks up stone. There's nothing I can do about that. She's just gonna have to accept it. I told her, I said, next year, when you have the driveway redone, because she probably will have it done again, I mean, I can use my paddle wheel and put a lot of the stone back, but you'll never get it all back. And the thing is it gets scraped up to a different section, so it's not throughout the whole driveway. And then this little part right here is blacktop. But I told her, I said, next year when you redo it, because I know you probably will, I said, my suggestion is to put millings in here. They're cheap. You get a tandem truckload of, like, I don't know, 14, 16 ton, and it's like 300 bucks. And that stuff, that's what Ryan has in his driveway. That stuff packs in like concrete. So you can scrape across that all day. It's blacktop millings from when they chew roads up before they redo them. That's all it is. And it works really, really well. But that's what she needs to have this driveway coated with. And the more you drive on it, the harder it gets. Like Ryan scrapes his blade across his driveway all the time and doesn't move a stone. So you can see parts where I scrape down low. Well, bump it up the best I can, but I can't guarantee nothing. And that's the problem with this loose stuff. Like, once it's regular stone and you get a good frost and everything freezes and you plow across it a couple times, it packs it right in. Then you can scrape it all day long and you don't get any of the stone picked up because it's packed in, it's hardened. But this loose stuff doesn't pack in and harden like that. Not to mention, it's too warm out still for anything to be frozen. Okay, this driveway hasn't even been touched yet. The house is for sale. You guys have seen me mow this one lately. And nobody's living here. They just need it cleared, so for the realtor, if they're going to be showing the house at all, so I saved it for last. I wasn't going to rush over here to do it when I have so many other accounts to do, and this one doesn't really matter, so. We have gotten a lot of snow. That's for sure. At least this is an easy one. I can just push straight in.
So this driveway is kind of weird because the lady called me at the end of October. Actually, she called me in the middle. I was at GIE and told me she thought she was going to end mowing because she had already moved out of state. The house hasn't sold. She couldn't figure out why it hasn't sold, and she was running out of money, she said. So when I got back from GIE, she called me again and said, just finish mowing to the end of October. Cut it the last time really short, and we'll leave it at that. Well, by the week after, 2 weeks after that, because we had some warm temperature, it just started growing like crazy again. So it definitely needed cut right up until we got all this snow that we just got.
Sitting here soaking up the neon lights, misery, looking for some company. And tonight I'm looking for a party cry, slamming a back and laughing out loud with the smoke so thick the blues can't hang around. With the jukebox jumping like it just don't care if they're dancing over here or fighting over there. I'm making the rounds, looking for a party crowd. And on me tomorrow, wherever I wake up, I'll look back and try to recall just where the heck's my truck. So take my keys and lock them up tight, let the good times flow, and I worry about tomorrow when it comes to light. The night's still young, and I'm on the road tonight. I'm looking for a party cry, slamming them back and laughing out loud till the smoke's so thick the blues can't hang around. With the jukebox jumping like it just don't care if they're dancing over here or fighting over there. I'm making the rounds, looking for a party crowd.
This driveway here is an on-call one. I've done it last year and the year before. I've done it a few times. Super nice people. They're an older couple, and they don't really need it done that much. They just call me when they want it done. I have a handful of these that I do. I don't make it a regular thing just because, it builds up so much. But, I don't mind when they just call as needed. This truck and plow combination can more than push it. People have told me over and over again, you need a bigger plow, you need a bigger truck, this and that. I've been over this a million times. You have no idea what I need. But the point is I have no problem getting through it. I just do it, and I can do it at my leisure. They call me and say, if you can get over here, sometime today or later tonight or something, no big deal. Whenever you get a chance, we could just use it plowed, and and then they come out and just hand me cash, and it works really well. They're not super picky. They're really nice people, and they just want to clear it out so that they can get out to go to wherever they need to go. And it's nice and easy. I don't do the one-time ones if people want to get really picky with me and demand this or demand that, because at that point it's just not worth it.